Hi, Taurus. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic seer and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for July 2022. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in July and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, sometimes your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. This reading is for Taurus Sun, Taurus Rising, and Taurus Moon. I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot deck in these readings. All that being said, Taurus, now onto your July 2022 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have is Queen of Swords, which is an air sign person, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This could be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that's an air sign, or if you're born on the Taurus or Gemini cusp. This is somebody you're going to be dealing with. You may be doing business with them. You could be working with them or doing some kind of business deal with them. They could be trying to get you to cooperate with something that they have going on. So this could even be like, it could be one of your kids. It could be a family member. It could be a parent. I mean, really, they're general readings, so it's kind of hard for me to say. But the energy of like, wanting there to be cooperation or wanting you to cooperate with them. You could be, like I said, you could even be doing business with them. They could be a client to you, a customer, or somebody that you could work with in business in some way. They're wise. They have a lot of things to say. You may look at them like they're shouldering a lot of responsibility. You may also look at them like they're shouldering a lot of blame. If you have anybody in your life, a son or daughter in particular, but it could be even a sibling, that is married, and then this could be their spouse, and their spouse could feel like they're shouldering all the burden. They're doing all the work. They're taking care of the kids. They're doing the food shopping and working and paying all the bills. So this could be like a daughter-in-law to you, but remember, it could be a male also. Because I get this would be somebody connected to you. It could be your son. It could be your daughter. It could be a daughter-in-law. It could be a son-in-law. It could be a sibling to you, but whoever it is, could even be a friend, but I feel like it's more like a relation to you, that you're looking at them like you feel like, wow, they're shouldering a lot of burden and a lot of responsibility. They may be asking you to watch their kids. They may be asking you to help them in some way. Because they feel overburdened by things, like they have too many burdens, too many responsibilities, too many things going on, and they may need assistance. So they could be asking you to help them somehow. And I feel like you agree with them. I feel like you feel like they're on target, they're on the ball. I don't feel like you're in opposition to them or what they're thinking or doing. They want you to believe them. They want you to believe in them also. And they want you to see that they are carrying the sword of righteousness. So they want you to see like how the screws are getting put to them. But it's not in a malicious way. They want you to fully understand. So this could be like your daughter-in-law. If you have a son, you may need to see that your son isn't doing right by this Queen of Swords. Or it could be the reverse. It could be that your child is the one getting screwed over. But they want you to see they're carrying that sort of righteousness. Card you have next is the Six of Pentacles, which is giving charitably, freely, and generously to others. It could also be receiving charity and generosity from others. It could indicate the balance of give and take. It could also be financial success in the future. I feel that you are going to start to stipend money to somebody, likely the Queen of Swords, the air sign person. If it's not money, it's your help and energy. So I do feel you are going to be helping out whoever this air sign person is. They may need money for a lawyer. They may need money to protect them from something. If you're involved with somebody who is in an abusive relationship, meaning like one of your kids or one of your siblings, or could be you yourself, but it feels more to me like it's somebody connected to you. You may want to hire a lawyer to help them get out of an unhealthy marriage. You may want to give them money to help them flee and find a place of protection. I don't know what it is, but I do feel like you are going to be helping them out financially speaking. I do feel this is you being generous. But again, like I said, Taurus, you could be helping them by like watching their kids or taking them to doctor's appointments or things like that. This could even be where you want to help like somebody with their living conditions. So if your kids like are having trouble paying their bills, inflation's too high, the rent's too high, or so, you know, they're having trouble making ends meet, you may be giving them some money. You may also be having to shell out money to fix things to get repaired. Now, it could be your stuff. It could be your car. It could be your hot water heater. It could be, you know, your air conditioner. But it could be the Queen of Swords car, air conditioner, hot water heater, or something else that that needs repair and they don't have the money to fix it. I feel like you'll help them as long as you can, but I don't feel it's going to be an endless stream. So let me say this. It could be a one-time situation, or you could do it for a year or a few months, but then I feel like that's that. You're not going to continually do it for eternity. I don't feel that's the situation. So the card you have that's crowning your reading in the center of the Rainbow Tarot spread here, you have the Six of Rods. And the Six of Rods is victory after a battle. So that's a good card to have here, victory after a battle. You're going to start to understand the machinations of relationships better than you have in a while. And this could be like your family relations. I feel for many of you, it's that kind of relations. It could also be friendship relationships that go on. You may understand them a lot better now. Or it could be love relationships, but I really don't feel like that's what it is. You're going to get released from some kind of commitment that may have been like a cloud hanging over your head. So if you had some kind of like job obligation or commitment or some contract you signed, or it could have been even a verbal agreement of an obligation, I feel like that obligation gets lifted from you in July. Maybe it was debt. Maybe it was some kind of debt you had to pay back. I don't know. Or a loan, like a debt, a loan, or some kind of personal commitment or obligation you made. I feel it gets lifted from you in July. If you, like some of you go through some kind of training program and you succeeded. Some of you went through some kind of vetting process and you get approved. You could be getting approved for a loan, getting approved to go join some kind of club, group, or organization. Some of you, I'm going to tell you, it's weird. When I see specific things, I say it, but I know it's general reading, so it won't make sense to all of you. But if any of you tried to go through any process of training to be a state trooper or to be in an armed forces, you get through the training. You get through it, then you get in and you're vetted in and you're in it. If that makes any sense. I'm sure I could have explained that better. Ow! Somebody just pinched my elbow. That was strange. Guess the spirit wanted to let you know they're around for Taurus. Yeah, I feel like a great deal of stress and pressure gets lifted off of you. If you enter any contests, and especially if it's a like creative contest, like art, or I'll just say artistic, because that could be songwriting, musical competitions, playing music, painting, sculpting, or like your vehicle, you redid a cool motorcycle or car, classic car, and you refurbished it and redid it, and you enter in any kind of contests of like any of the things I just said, and maybe even further beyond than that, you get some kind of prize here. You either win or you're in your first, second, or third place, but you win something here. So just to let you know here, if you would like to get, it's like a continuation of this reading where I give you additional psychic predictions and messages for your sign, where I look into the crystal and get those from my spirit guides for this month of July 2022. You can access my psychic crystal readings for July 2022 by clicking on the link down below, and then you click on that link, and then you can pick whatever sign you want. When it goes to Vimeo, you can get your sun, moon, or rising sign video, or somebody else you love and care about sign, and you can get these extra messages and predictions. They're very inexpensive. I think they're $2.89 for that reading, which is a bargain. And then the other way you can get these videos is going to my website at theluckymermaid.com. Go to the videos page and look on that videos page. It's going to be right at the top, 1 or 2 at the beginning of the page for the July psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. You click on whatever sign you want there, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. So card number 4 in your reading is the 4 of Cups, which is ruminating, going within, overanalyzing, pulling at straws, worriment, worrying about the past. There could be an opportunity or blessing that comes to you unexpectedly out of the blue. So you don't want to be ruminating too much or going within too much, because you could miss some kind of opportunity that could show up. Again, I get it again. Contest winner, you get awarded the cup. So I got it in this card. I'm getting it again. If you entered in any kind of contest, the 2 things I keep seeing are paintings and cars. But it could be either anything. You win. If you've been trying to forgive somebody, and you thought you were never going to be able to do it, you forgive somebody in July, or somebody, if you did something, somebody forgives you in July. There could have been a situation in the recent past where people were making mountains out of molehills. And so tense words could have been said. Friendships could have been stressed or broken or rattled, or some other kind of relation, could be family relation or love. It gets repaired now. But it would have been from a situation where people were being overreactive and making mountains out of molehills. Anything that you generate, like you're going to generate good publicity somehow, and then you get like clients and customers or whatever, whatever it is, comes to you. So you get some good publicity here in July. And then whatever this good publicity is, generates, like if you have a YouTube channel, you're going to get more views and more subscribers. If you have a shop and you win some kind of contest of some sort, if you have an art gallery or you refurbish vehicles and, classic cars and motorcycles or whatever it is, or whatever, you are going to have, people are going to come to you. It's going to keep happening. And so you get good publicity. Some of you are going to feel like a fountain of youth is budgeting in you because you could get some kind of cosmetic procedure or surgery that could take years off of your appearance. You could feel like you're drinking from the fountain of youth here. And some of you could be some of you Tauruses could be reassessing some things of value that you have and putting things on the market. So you may get your house appraised or some antiques or collections or jewelry or something that you have, and you could get, you could be reassessing their value and selling it. The final card you have, card number 5 for July, is the Devil. This is a card that symbolizes being addicted to something. It could also be trapped and bound to an unhealthy relationship. It could be trapped and bound to an unhealthy situation. If you're not addicted to something, it could be somebody you're connected to could have some kind of addiction. In some situation, you're trying to hold your temper back, but your temper could get the best of you. You could get very angry about something in July. You may be so mad about something that you want to instill fear in something or someone. So if you have a kid that's done something really you're mad about, you could get so angry at them that you want to put the fear in them that they'll never do it again. And that could even be with a love partner. It could be with a coworker. It could be with one of your kids. It could, I don't know where it's going to happen for you, Taurus, because it's a general reading, but I get it really strongly. Like your anger is going to kick up. You're going to be mad at somebody, and you are going to want to show that anger at them because you're going to want to instill fear that this person won't do this again. You could also have somebody that does a breach of contract with you. Or you may do a breach of contract with someone in July. Be careful of what you're reading, because you could be reading something that causes you to make a bad decision. So make sure what you're reading is accurate and not a fake. Don't make any big mad, don't go off and be mad and flip out over something you read. Because for some of you, you could be misreading it, you could be misunderstanding it, misreading it, or it could be false. So if you read somebody's text message and you get freaked out, did it really come from who you think it did? Or was it legitimate? Did they write that in as a test to see if you're reading their text messages and emails, and then to bait you to see? Just keep in mind what I'm saying here. Maybe it could be information you read on the internet that you think is true, and then you go off in some other way. It may have nothing to do with personally. It could be something you read that's like a worldwide thing that's being said, or a local thing to your area that's being said. That's false. But you could go off and be really angry and want to put fear in someone or something over what you're reading. So what are you reading, Taurus? Are you reading something on somebody's social media page? Are you reading it on a text message? Are you reading it on an email? Is it something that's like generally out there on the internet? And is it bait to get this response? You got to be really careful, because there's something deceptive about it. Something's not right about it. So remember what I'm saying when you're reading stuff in July. Try not to go off. Think it over. Best gemstone crystal I got for Tauruses for July of 2022 is Malachite. And Malachite clears and activates the chakras and attunes to your spiritual guidance. It opens the heart to unconditional love. It encourages risk-taking and change. It breaks unwanted ties and old patterns. It teaches responsibility for your actions, thoughts, and feelings. It helps heal your heart chakra. And like I said, it's like connects you to your spirit guides and spiritual guidance. It's going to help motivate you to be in a more positive frame of mind. You need to drink a lot of fluids, because I'm getting it's something like if you're retaining fluid, it's going to help you release that retained fluid, but you actually have to release the retained fluids through drinking water. And somehow Malachite, don't ask me how, is going to help you with that. It's going to really fire up your keen instincts and intuition. If you sleep with this under your pillow or you wear it, your natural psychic ability, your natural intuition is going to be really accelerated and enhanced. It's actually going to be a stone that will give you better sleep. And it can chase away for you Tauruses in July any kind of disruptive dreams, like negative dreams or negative sleep patterns can be eradicated in July if you sleep with this under your pillow. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand channel, you can access the most recently recorded videos down below in the description box beneath this video. And those links are also available on my website at theluckymermaid.com videos page. The most recent video series I've recorded is the Psychic Crystal readings for July of 2022. It's like a continuation of the readings I do here on YouTube, that once I finish your sign, reading for your sign, I stop the video and then I go and look into the crystal and give you additional messages and predictions for this month of July 2022. So you might want to check that out. My mid-year Psychic Tarot update for 2022 is available now on Vimeo, where I used the center of the Celtic Cross Tarot spread, which has 6 cards. And the first card is what's affecting you. The second card is what's helping you or blocking you. The third card in the layout will be what is fact. So it's either already happened, happening right now, or getting ready to happen. Card number 4 is your past that's affecting you in the second half of 2022. Card number 5 is the energies you're traveling through the second half of this year. And card number 6 will be the outcome or something that's coming up for you in the very near future. The other videos you might be interested in is my full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio, May 2022, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings. That I'm looking into the energies of that lunar eclipse in Scorpio and how it will be affecting your sign, your sun sign. But if you really, I advise you, if you can do it, to watch your rising sign, because some people, their rising sign resonates and more for them and gives them more messages than their sun sign does. So I would highly recommend you get both your rising and your sun sign in those series if you can do so. Also, the partial solar eclipse in Taurus, April 2022, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings. That's also available. And you know what? That eclipse occurred on April 30th, 2022. The other eclipse occurred May 15th and 16th, depending on where you live, in May of 2022. You're being affected by those two eclipses right now, still. And those effects can last for up to 6 months and sometimes even further. So I highly recommend you check those out. They usually are really accurate for people. And I recommend watching, like I said, your rising sign and your sun sign if you can do so. Don't forget, my career and finance, psychic tarot, and crystal readings are available for each sign of the zodiac. I recorded them in April of 2022. Those predictions go from April of 2022 all the way out until the end of October of 2023. So you have 18 months of career and finance predictions in those videos. Also, my What's Lucky and New for You in 2022, psychic tarot and oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. That link is also down below and available on my website videos page. And don't forget the Big Love readings for 2022 for both singles and couples, where I look into the single people of your sign at the beginning of the video, each video of each sign, and I look into the coupled people of your sign in the same video. So I highly recommend you watch the entire video, because there's going to be messages that are for the single people of your sign and for the coupled people of your sign that will still resonate for you regardless of whether you're singled or coupled. I do the videos that way earlier in the year for singles and couples, because your relationship status could change. You could start out single and end up in a couple. You could start out in a couple and end up single by the end of the year. So you might want to check those out about love and romance for you. The Saturn in Aquarius, psychic tarot and crystal readings, those predictions are still in play all the way until the end of March of 2023. They start in December of 2020 and go until the end of March of 2023. So we're all still being affected by Saturn in Aquarius, even though it sometimes retrogrades out and then it comes back, but you're being affected by it until March, end of March of 2023. My psychic tarot readings for the new year of 2022, using the year ahead tarot layout, which is 14 cards total. Those readings are about 40 minutes long. Look, we're only halfway through the year of 2022. If you haven't checked out the year ahead reading, you might want to look at that now, because you still got the rest of this year. But don't forget, like I said in the beginning, the mid-month psychic tarot, the mid-year psychic tarot update for 2022 are now available, because I just finished them. So you might want to check them out and see what came up there. Like I said, I used the center of the Celtic Cross tarot spread. If you would like to donate to my channel and help support the readings that I do here on YouTube, I have a donation link down below underneath all those videos I mentioned, and that link is connected to PayPal. And I thank you so much to those of you who have been very kind and generous and donated to my channel. It does mean a lot to me, and it does help me a lot. So thank you so much for that. I do truly appreciate it. If you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you won't see here on a video on YouTube, You can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use usually tarot cards, occasionally oracle cards, and sometimes the crystal. And I give you psychic predictions and messages there that I usually write out. I don't have that much success when I try to record on video on there because they don't go long enough and I don't know enough about it. I guess I could mess around with it some more. But I usually write those predictions out. And many people find that, you know, some of those messages in those 5 paragraphs resonate with them, or the whole entire message resonates with them. And you might too. So I'd love to see you there on my social media pages. And, you know, if anybody ever contacts you on Instagram and says, hey, this is, you know, Pam Georgel, The Lucky Mermaid, do you want a reading? It's not me doing it. I only schedule private readings from my long wait list and my long cancellations list. And I really can only do a few of those a month anymore based on other things I have going on in my life. So if you want to find out about private readings, you need to go to my website and check it out on my scheduling page at theluckymermaid.com. And all the information about what's going on with private readings is there. But if somebody contacts you and saying they're me and it's on a social media, Instagram, Facebook, it's not me. Or even in the comments section on YouTube, because they do that there too, it's not me. So don't get suckered in. I don't want to see you lose any money because I have seen it happen. So I hope that does not happen to you. And by the way, I've had some people recently tell me, it happens, I get like pockets of people that tell me this here and there, and I've been getting it lately where they say they're unsubscribed to my channel. So I don't know why YouTube does that. I'm not unsubscribing anyone. So please make sure if you want to be subscribed that you are still subscribed and hit that notification bell so that you'll get notified when my most recent videos get uploaded to YouTube. You'll get notified about it. So I really hope you have an absolutely amazing July, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.